Hi, welcome to the series Learn Excel in 24 hours. In this video, we'll study about the Countif function and the Randbetween function. We will first start with the Randbetween function. So we go to column A, specify a data header number, and then in cell A2, we use the function equal to Randbetween. Randbetween is a function that generates random numbers within a range specified. So when we use the Randbetween function, we say equal to Randbetween, and then we will have to put two parameters. The first parameter is the lower end of the range, minus 500 in this case, and the second parameter is the upper end of the range, plus 500 in this case. So for each time over here, we use the function equal to Randbetween minus 500, 500. Excel will generate a random number between minus 500 and plus 500. So in column A, we use the drag and drop function for a few more rows, 19 in this case, so that we have a collection of random numbers. And in the 20th number, I plug in 0. Now, to ensure that these numbers are frozen and don't keep on changing by the nature of randomness, we select column A, the data in column A, copy, use the paste special values function so that these values get frozen, these values get locked, and we will use these values to understand the Countif function. Now let's move on to the Countif function. The Countif function, to have a basic understanding, we will start with a simple Countif function. We will segregate values of column A. We will see how many values are positive, how many are negative, how many are 0. The Countif function has two parameters. The first parameter is the range, the data range across which the Countif function has to work. In this case, it will be the column A2 to column A21, or rows A2 to A21. That's the basic range where we want the Countif function to work. The second parameter is the specific condition. So for positive values, the mathematical condition is greater than 0. For negative values, the mathematical condition is less than 0. And for 0, the condition is 0. One point to remember when we use the Countif function is that the condition that we specify has to be within double quotes. Otherwise, Excel will throw up an error. So that greater than 0 must be placed between the apostrophes or double quotes. Once all this is done for positive numbers, negative numbers and 0, I'm just double checking with the summary. Yes, in all we have 20 rows of data that we know, and the sum of positive numbers, negative numbers and 0 also adds up to 20. So everything is fine. Just to reinforce our learning, we'll take two more conditions. Let's say one condition, we will count for values that are less than minus 100, and we will do one more count for values that are greater than 200. So we just use the Countif function. Range remains the same, A2 to A21. For the less than minus 100, we use the mathematical condition placed in double quotes. For values greater than 200, we repeat the exercise. The range will remain the same, A2 to A21, and the condition greater than 200 will be in double quotes. And last but not the least, there is also the simple count function. The simple count function will count all cells with some value. As long as the cell is not blank, it will make the count. And you can see that the simple count function has only one parameter, and that's the range. The Countif function has two parameters. Thank you.